Story with hands over hearts are raised in salute. Dozens stood in silence as taps played to remember President John F. Kennedy on this 50th anniversary of his assassination. JFK's last living sibling, Gene Kennedy Smith, participated in the wreath-laying ceremony at Arlington National Cemetery this morning. The National Day of Commemoration ended at Dealey Plaza in Dallas, where Lee Harvey Oswald fired deadly shots at President Kennedy when his motorcade passed the building Harvey was hiding in. Those of you who were old enough probably remember exactly where you were when you got the news that the president had been shot. We caught up with a Cherokee County woman who lived in Maryland at the time of the assassination.
My husband and I drove to Washington, and we actually stood in line about 8 hours in order to view his body and pay our respects. It was just a terrible time for the country. It was all over the TV, all over the news. People were devastated.
Phoebe Woodward also works at the Cherokee County Historical Museum, where there is a detailed display of Kennedy's life and death. The collection is on loan from a centerman who never shared the items with anyone before releasing them for display at the museum as the 50th anniversary approached.
The majority of people are spending time on in one of his notebooks he has a compilation of all of the people associated with the assassination, whether they were watchers, whether they were policemen, whatever, and how over the years, the last 50 years, they've died. And when you look at that listing of how they've died, the majority of those deaths are not natural. And so it lends very easily to, at least I understand how people can believe that a conspiracy is involved.
The JFK Collection will be on display in Cherokee County through the end of the month.